On my 40th birthday, reflecting back, I would advise my younger self with 40 valuable insights. Firstly, ensure you're climbing the right mountain, pursuing joy over others' definitions of success. Prioritize daily habits, embracing direction over speed for a fulfilling journey. Remember, health is not a side hustle. It's your most precious asset. Take charge of your life, face challenges with resilience, and engage in public speaking for impactful communication. Simplify your life, cherish moments with loved ones, and compete with your past self. Understand, not everyone will like you. Focus on your priorities and embrace risks for growth. Your energy flows where your focus goes, so choose wisely and be prepared for unforeseen outcomes in life's journey. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you. And my friend opened a new restaurant 4 months before the COVID pandemic. Shut everything down. Sometimes life doesn't go according to plan, and it ends up being the best thing that has ever happened to you. The harsh reality is that when you commit to doing something with your life, you will face inevitable setbacks and failures. However, how you respond to them will be the difference between giving up too early and bouncing back stronger from the wisdom that you have gained from that experience. Which leads me nicely onto number 19. Don't fear failure, fear regret. More often than not, success is born out of a series of setbacks, wrong turns, and failures. So when you avoid taking action because you are afraid of failure, you actually hurt your chances for success. There is a beautiful Japanese saying that goes, if you feel like you are losing everything, remember this. Trees lose their leaves every year, yet they still stand tall, waiting for better days to come. Number 20. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. You were not born into this world to just pay bills, scroll aimlessly through social media feeds, watch television, do things you hate, and then die. You were born with unique gifts and talents, and it is life's greatest adventure to discover what these are and to share them with the world. Don't go through life accepting that 5 out of 7 days are going to be spent doing something that does not bring you joy or fulfillment. Live each day with intention so that you own your days, rather than your days owning you. Number 21. Knowing yourself is the beginning of true wisdom. This is because you can't have self-development without self-awareness, for you can't change what you are not aware of. Number 22. On the days where it feels like you will never make progress, just remember how far you have come. If you can't be grateful for what you currently have, you will never have enough. Appreciate where you are in your journey, even if it is not where you want to be, for every season serves a purpose. Number 23. Stop filling your calendar with junk. If you want your life to change, you must make space for it to happen. Nothing more can be added to a full calendar, a calendar that can often be filled with things that you have said yes to, just to please other people, and activities that would take you away from the very things that will help you make progress towards where you want to be. Number 24. If you did the work that you are currently avoiding, you would have the results that you want at a minimum. You will always end up in a better place by doing the work than avoiding it. Overthinking, on the other hand, is the death of all great ideas and opportunities. You don't have to have it all figured out in order to move forward. The clarity you seek will come from the action that you take, and the next piece of advice will help with this. Number 25. Get important tasks done early in the day when your energy is at its highest. Once these are done, whatever else happens later in the day, you will have already had a productive day. Number 26. Have patience with the journey ahead to become a success story. You must be willing to look stupid and like a beginner for a long time before you start getting things right. Too many people ignore their dreams because they dislike the idea of being a beginner and learning slowly. So don't let impatience and the fear of embarrassment become the biggest hurdle to your growth. Sometimes it takes 10 years to get that 1 year that will completely change your life. Number 27. Act from your future, not your past. Let's fast forward to a year from now and imagine that your life is the best that it has ever been as a result of your own intentional choices. What choices did you make today and in the coming weeks and months that made this reality a possibility for you? Number 28. Level up your network. The fastest way to make meaningful progress in any area of your life is to design an environment around you that makes it impossible not to succeed. Your circle of friends will also change as you grow. And this is all part of the personal development journey. It is why your new life will cost you your old one. It is part of your evolution and becoming as you move into the next phase of your growth. Not everyone is focused on being better than who they were yesterday, and that's okay. Number 29. Commit to learning on a daily basis. There is this 100-hour rule, which states that if you spend 100 hours a year deepening your knowledge in your chosen discipline, which is around 18 minutes a day, you will be better than 95% of the world in that discipline. So what will you spend your 18 minutes today learning about? Number 30. You are the architect of your destiny. You are both the sculptor and the sculptor, with your thoughts shaping your entire reality. Your thoughts, therefore, can either be the gateway to limitless achievement or a prison cell for your potential. Number 31. Focus on making a difference, not just a living. Your value is determined by how much more you have given to the world than you have taken from it. Add value to people's each day, however small, and watch your life transform. Number 32. Unknown paths often lead to the most rewarding journeys. When you surrender to the unknown, you allow yourself to explore and experiment. So be open to new experiences, constantly meet new people, try stuff, just because it is interesting and fun, and do a few things that you will be excited to tell your kids about someday. Number 33. Spending money on things you don't need or want just to impress others is the fastest way to go broke. Instead, learn how to invest and then put that money to work for you so you can grow your financial wealth over time. This way you are able to tap into the power of the compound effect, the eighth wonder of this world. Just look at Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors the world has seen. 99% of his current wealth was created after his 50th birthday. Number 34. Do stuff that makes you feel alive. Focus your energy on things that make you come alive and away from the things that make you miserable. This is key to fulfilling your potential. Number 35. You will have good seasons and bad seasons. You can't control the weather, only be prepared for it. And this leads me to number 36. Don't tie your emotional well-being to something in the future. That may or may not happen. Doing so will mean that you will end up living as if you are never going to die, and then die having never truly lived. And your present will be full of anxiety, frustration, and stress. Inner peace comes from accepting what you can't control and focusing your energy instead on what you can. Number 37. Listen to your heart. There is a reason why the longest journey you will make are the inches from your head to your heart. Too often we ignore our intuition and innate wisdom and place too much importance on the opinions of others, many of whom have not succeeded in what you are trying to do with your life. In fact, number 38. Don't take advice from those who haven't done what you are trying to do. Everyone has advice to share with you. Just make sure you are taking it from someone who has been in the arena and not sitting on the sidelines as a spectator. Number 39. Leadership begins with you. You cannot be an effective leader of others if you're not powerfully leading yourself first. Lead yourself by living with intention each day, and very soon your life will transform in the most magical of ways. And this begins with taking care of your physical and mental energy, for you can't give what you don't have. And finally, number 40, it is never too late to make a change. At some point, you have to be honest about the gap between the life you want to live and the life that your daily habits are currently leading you towards. If your habits are causing that gap to widen, then do something about it. It is never too late to make changes in your life to close that gap between where you are now and where you want to be. I hope you found this video useful. Choose a few to implement this week and see how simple adjustments to the way you operate can create dramatic change. And make sure to keep this in mind. You will suck at most things in the beginning with commitment, consistency, persistence, and patience. However, anything becomes possible. If you enjoyed this video, it would be amazing if you could subscribe, leave a comment below, and give it a like. Thank you for watching this far, and I will see you in the next video.